Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? So, just to recap for anyone who has missed it. The show started off with the bloodline, of course, like they have been arriving at the arena. And as they were standing out there, Roman would not fist bump Sami. So that sparked the entire storyline for the rest of the show. Sami later asked Roman if they could talk. Reigns told him, like, okay, go ahead and sit down. Let's talk, whatever. Asked him, what's up? Sami said, I couldn't help but notice that you seemed a little frosty when we were arriving,
Great use of the word
whatever.
frosty.
Said nothing was wrong. And Roman was like, I know that you're lying. Like, just be honest with me. So Sami said that he was bothered about how SmackDown last week had ended because he felt like he had things under control with Kevin Owens, and he was upset that he was not told about the plan with the Usos and Solo Sikoa coming out to get the DQ, basically. And he felt slighted that he was not told. And he ends it by saying, well, like, Kevin keeps telling me that I'm being used, and for a split second, like, I just felt like it. And so Roman gets pissed. And I noticed this too. Like, Roman is doing this character so well. Like,
It's incredible.
it's
It
not
really
that
is.
I hadn't thought it before, but I feel, we give a lot of credit to Sami, and I've said it multiple times that he's really good at the subtle things that make it very believable, and like things that I think people would do in that situation had it been real life. And the way he's just very emotional, or emotes that emotion like in his face. It's not just with his words. But Roman has gotten so much better at speaking and just becoming believable. And I felt like this was like a very good moment for that. So he gets pissed off, tells Sami to get out, says that, I don't need to be having this conversation with you every single week. I don't need to check in with you. I don't need to tell you everything that I decide to do. I don't need you to know all of the plans. And he says, stop using me and go and get your own bloodline. So that was like, whoa, okay. So basically what we had been saying that we felt like was building up for the past couple weeks. And so it was like, okay, how is the rest of this going to play out? What were your initial thoughts when this, like with the beginning, before getting into the rest? Because we're going to talk about that in a second.
Just what you
Yeah.
broke down. What are my
Reaction.
thoughts
Like,
on
what
it?
was your
Yes.
reaction
Okay.
to that part?
Okay. It was genuine. I like. I don't zero in on feuds like this a lot because I mean, from what I've seen in the past, but with this feud, I always am glued to the television and I'm looking for what is going to happen next. And you hit the nail right in the head with Roman improving. And,
Yeah.
it was like he went from being Roman Reigns the wrestler to no, he is the tribal chief. Like, when I say
Hmm.
he is the tribal chief.
Yeah.
And the way that he flipped out and got mad at Sami, he could have went over the top and screamed and big like I'm the dog and rah,
Yeah.
but the way he flipped out was very realistic. Like, it was like you really pinched a nerve, and you don't need to go that octave and yell to
Yeah.
you're angry. And that's where if you are able to do that, it's incredible. And for him to flip out like that and the word choices that he used, get your own bloodline. I'm sick of doing this week in and week out. Just get out, all that. And when he leaves, obviously he leaves, and then the wise man and Roman
Yeah.
attacking. Am I jumping ahead?
Yeah.
Because okay,